Alright guys, today's the day, okay? Today we're gonna try to craft mythical relics again. I don't know how many sessions ago I had my last mythical relic, but it must be like 40 crafts ago, okay? Maybe even more. I don't know. I lost count. I don't even know how many mythical crafts I had in total since relics got released, but it's probably above 100 in total, okay? So to be honest, I am pretty stacked on mythical relics. I have probably more than most players in Raid. I have 17 mythical relics, okay? But it's only very one-sided, okay? Very one-sided. I have 10 from the standard group, and then the rest is from the other groups. So in general, I do have a lot of mythical relics, but I also craft a lot. I have a lot of mythical crafts. I had a lot of mythical crafts. I invest a lot of stuff to get the relic mats. And considering that, I don't really, have as many as you would think you would get by investing so much into relic mats. And that is the crazy part about it. Obviously, I do have a lot of relics that are helping me. And at first, I actually started out very, very well. So let's collect these Forge Pass mats here. I started out very, very well. Crafted a bunch of mythical relics at first. But then, I don't know, since couple of months, it's been very dry. It's been very, very dry. And I hope we can break out of depression with this one because it's affecting my mental health. My mental health is on the line here, guys. So we gotta hit red today. Otherwise, if I see, any more aspects from mythical mats, I'm about to poke my eye with something, okay? With something sharp. I'd rather just blind myself before I see more aspects of Seraph. I can't see this shitty relic anymore. But yeah, okay, so where do we start? Let's start off with the Chimera mats. We do have 100 Forge Pass mats, okay, so that's going to be huge if we hit red there from the Forge Pass group. Chaos Awakes, we're short of 25 from the Faction Wars mats. We got the 100 Live Arena mats, 150 Clan, 128 Chimera. I haven't run Chimera yet this week after reset, but let's see. We do have a couple of crafts here, so there are some chances, okay? But we're gonna start with the rare ones. Obviously, my most wanted is the Stormcaller from the Chimera mats, and yeah, it is so powerful. It is so OP. If you go against it, there are not many answers you can you can bring. Not many counters. Actually, there's not really a counter, but yeah, I mean, it's such a pain to go against it. And then if you pick Marius and you don't have Stormcaller on yours, you're kind of bringing a weapon that is not in the final form, okay? That is kind of the issue with it. But I still pick Marius most of the times in Live Arena because I don't want to face Stormcaller Mariuses. Because when you fight these top 100 guys, or let's say top 500, they do have Stormcaller Marius, they do have Krixia, some have Sabrail, so in the end you end up going against like 3 lockout champions, a Stormcaller Marius that can stun lock you, and then something else that is super toxic, like a Death Dealer Predator or something. So it's really, the best way to just pick Marius yourself. That way you kind of take a threat away from your enemy. And even without Stormcaller, he can still perform, right? He can still do great things. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. He's a free legendary champion, basically. You have to do some missions here and there, but arguably very easy to get just by playing the game. Okay, we got 13 Chaos Awakes. We can only do 10 crafts at a time. But let's see. 10 crafts from the Chaos Awakes group. Yeah, I also hope I can get another toy here. Okay, I hope I can get another toy because I'm kind of running out of mythical relics that I want to upgrade or legendary relics that I want to upgrade. Obviously, I can max my Cat's Gaze relics, but that's not, you know, that impactful. A little bit more def ignore, a little bit more stats. It's not that crazy to rank it up, right? So I'd rather prefer something else. Man, we're getting a bunch of rares here. Now the Forge Pass mats. Can we hit the 0.5 chance from the rare mats? I hope I can get a Bane of Cintranos. What is the other one? I forgot actually. The Blades. Yeah, the Blades of Akumori. I got them. I don't have a Bane of Cintranos. So a Bane would be amazing, but then, you know, these relics are so insane. Even though Dread Bomb got fixed, it is still very, very powerful. Before it was insane, ridiculous, and it had to get fixed because you would get like 10, 20 extra turns sometimes. And this also very amazing with a speed main stat. So let's see. We have 4 rare crafts. Let's see. I still have to craft the mythical relics from rare mats. Still haven't done that. We did it from legendary mats, epic mats, and mythical mats, obviously, but not from rare mats yet. So that still has to happen. But eventually it's going to happen. Grim Forest mats. Oh, another compass. Okay, two epics, not bad for rare mats. All right, I'm gonna save some of these rare mats in case the relic quest pops up. That is very important, right? Let's do the epics first here. Chimera mats. Okay, we got 1 epic, 1 rare, and another rare. Nothing to see here. 4 crafts from the clan mats. Come on. Give me something here. All right, nothing here. Got 1 live arena craft from the epic mats. Also nothing. Oh, hold on. Got 2 crafts here. Man, I'm always getting baited when I see the, like, when it does the animation and it's gold. I always think, oh, I'm getting a legendary relic, but it's not the case. We have 7 epic crafts from the Chaos Awakes group. Come on. Give me a mythical. Come on. All right. Not even a Lego. That's crazy. That's crazy. We got 2 Forge Pass crafts. Let's see. Come on. 4% chance for the Lego. Come on. 4%. Oh, man. Oh! Oh, another Blades. This is actually not a bad relic. This is pretty good. Unfortunately, I already have it. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So for one, you can pretty much keep somebody provoked. Obviously, with Mercurial, it's kind of hard to do, right? But it does sometimes win you games. If you have it on the right champion, it has the accuracy main stat. You could put it on Bayek, for example. That's something you could do. He's provoking anyway. So with that, he kind of keeps the enemy team provoked, but you can also put it on somebody else. Another use for PvE is actually for, what's it called? For Sneak Track, for example. If you use him on Chimera for reflect damage, you can fit 2 square gemstones in there. As you can see, it's one of a few relics that have 2 square slots, and you can fit this one in there. Where is it? The Barbed Defense, which increases the reflect damage by 10%. So if you have 2 of them, 20% more reflect damage makes the reflect trial very easy, which is, by the way, what we have to do this week. But you know, because we have the Force Affinity on the Triform, Sneak Track is not so good anyway. So yeah, but that's just a little side note. Pretty good relic to use for that if you have dupes of it. And yeah, okay, epic mats from the Grim Forest. Nothing here, nothing here. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the Lego mats. I'm just gonna leave the epic mats like this. Doesn't really matter that much. So yeah, let's see. We have one Chimera craft. Come on. Okay, Sirov. Oh my god. It's starting very bad. We got one clan craft. Let's see. Alright, get an epic there. Live arena mats. Come on. 0.5 chance. I still need a death dealer. That would be amazing. That would make my life so much easier in arena. So let's see. Come on, death dealer. Okay, we got a wand of submission. Obviously, standard group as always. We got two faction wars crafts. Okay, two faction wars. Let's see. One epic per shadow. All right, per shadow is pretty cool. One Chaos Awakes craft. And it's a Skull of Treason. Forge Pass. Okay, Forge Pass, 39.5% chance, and then a 50% chance, and then another 50% chance to get the Bane of Cintranos. So come on. I need the Bane. Give me the Bane. Let go. This is crazy. This is third blades. Oh my god, this is so unlucky. So unlucky. Okay, one Grim Forest craft. Got an epic, standard group epic right there. Alright. So now we move on to the main event, and this is where everything is being decided. This is the important part. This is where we have to hit the 20% and then the 50%. And then actually it doesn't really matter when I hit the Chimera group here with a mythical relic. It doesn't matter which one it is. I would be happy about either one of them. It doesn't matter which one it will be. Okay? For the Chimera group, Stormcaller or Chrono Cube, both would complement my account so much that I don't really care which one I get here. Okay? So, come on. 20%, 50%, that's all I want. Okay, game? Come on. Do me a favor. Give me one of them. Yes! 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 Woo! Let's go. Okay, we got a Chrono Cube. Fuck yeah, that's amazing. Okay, we are breaking out of depression with this one. I'm back to 100%. This is amazing, okay? Obviously, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm saying like, fuck, it could have been Stormcaller. Why is it not Stormcaller? But, you know, we take it. We take the Chrono Cube. Chrono Cube is amazing. It is worth to, you know, upgrade it to get a 100% chance. There are multiple champions that can make use of it, and I'll happily take it. This is one of the best relics in the entire game, and I happily take it. So finally, we got a Chimera mythical relic. It must have been like 30, 40 crafts since I got the last mythical relic, and I hope I don't need to craft another 40. You know, I don't really want to invest that many relic mats anymore to get another mythical relic. That is crazy. I don't know why that is even happening. With a 20% chance, that is close to impossible, but it happens all the time. I see it everywhere. But yeah, okay. We got a Chrono Cube. That's amazing. I love to see that. Love to see that. But we're going to keep on moving because I have a feeling that we're going to get some nice relics here. Okay, so let's see. The clan mats. All right. Clan mats can give you, what is it? The Chrysalid of Rebirth. Okay, the Chrysalid of Rebirth. This is also one of the best relics in the entire game. But then on the other hand, we have this piece of shit that is not getting rebalanced for like over almost 2 years now. So I don't know what is happening, but this relic is at best a epic relic. If even, I would even put it in the rare category. It is so bad, it is trash, it is something you don't really use or can use anywhere, or there's no area where this would benefit you. The damage is so low, it doesn't really matter. I don't know. It's just a bad relic, and I hope they're gonna fix that garbage, because right now this is completely useless. And imagine you go for these mythical relic mats and you craft this piece of shit and you can't even use it anywhere. So please, Plarium, fix it for the love of God, man. All right, so clan mats, come on. Oh, yes, yes, I told you guys, I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Oh my god, another chrysalid of rebirth. This is number 2. And you know who I am going to put this on, okay? You probably know, if you know my roster, you know who I am going to use this on. This will be amazing. So, damn, now I got 2 relics that I need to max. Now I have 2 relics. That is crazy. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm blown away. I'm blown away. We got 2 out of 2, okay? 2 out of 2. But we're not going to stop here, okay? We're not going to stop here. The mojo is not gone yet, okay? We still got the live arena mats, so let's see. Come on. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, we can pay the tax here. That's fine. That's fine. We can pay the tax there. That's okay. But here we're going to craft a crown. Obviously, that is easy work. All right, almost looks like a crown. It's not really a crown, but almost. We had the group, okay, we just didn't get the rarity. We had the group though. Okay, but now this is an important one, okay? This is an important one. This is basically 2 forge passes, okay? 2 forge passes of mythical relic mats. So please, game, give me the 20% and then give me the forge pass group, okay? We already got 2 top tier mythical relics, but this is the important one. Come on. Oh my. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it. I wanted the Bane. I got a Bane. That's okay. That's okay. I'll take it. At first, I thought, you know, man, it's legendary. If it was a standard group, I would have felt so bad. But, you know, considering that it's a Bane, that is amazing. I'll take it. No problem. No problem. That's cool. And yeah, man, wow, what a session. Okay, we got 2 new mythical relics. But yeah, it took way too many tries. Way too many tries. We missed the Stormcaller by a 50-50 chance. But we got the Chrono Cube. This is one of the best relics in the entire game. Let me make myself a little bit smaller so you can actually see. So this has a 50% chance to take 2 turns in a row if this effect activates whereas skips the next turn, okay? And this is so amazing on a couple of champions. Hackathon, Queen of Hearts. You can use it on a Mikage. You can, you know, for ally attackers, it's amazing. You know, people use it on Armands when Total Guard wasn't a thing. Strip buffs, dance stun. So there are a few ways or a few champions that would benefit from this relic in a massive way, and I can't wait to use it. But, you know, for the 100% chance to take 2 turns in a row, you need to upgrade it. You need to fully upgrade it. And that's probably what I'm going to do next. Obviously, this is also such an insane relic. 100% chance to get an extra turn when reviving. I have it on my Galateer. And, you know, you can revive, heal up, or revive, swap forms, strip buffs, place block active skills, you know, and you cycle the skills back faster, right? The revive, for example. And it's such an amazing relic. You can use it on Nice when he revives his allies. He gets an extra turn. It is crazy. It is crazy. One of the best relics you can get. It also has very, very nice slots. It has a pentagonal gemstone slot, a diamond one, a square one, and a circular one. So amazing relic. I hope all of you guys get one at some point. This makes Chimera so much easier. This makes PvP a lot more comfortable. And just in general, right? The stats, obviously, also. Speed, HP, defense. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But yeah, guys, man, what a session. I love to see it. Finally, we are out of the bad luck streak. It was crazy how long it took me, or how many mats it took me to finally get some more mythical relics. It is actually insane, and I hope they introduce a mercy at some point, because this is getting ridiculous. I'm definitely on the, you know, luckier side of getting mythical relics when you speak about, you know, every player, but at the same time, I have to say nobody should, you know, use 40 mythical crafts to get a mythical relic, his first one. And I know a lot of people that did, so this blows my mind. Just think about it. You know, we have these Chaos Awakes relic mats right now in all of these events. And imagine someone goes for all of these mythical relic mats, as we have in this champion chase tournament, these 100 mats right there, 10,000 points. And you have multiple events like this where you can get mythical relic mats, and mostly by placing on the leaderboard, so it's going to cost a lot of resources to get them. And imagine you craft Aspect of Seraph out of it. And imagine you get like 10, 15 crafts during this campaign, you're not crafting a single mythical relic. This is beyond insanity. I don't know why it is that way. Obviously, we don't want to get flooded by mythical relics. It is an insane power creep, but at the same time, you know, you can't justify someone using 4,000 of these, 4,000, and not getting one mythical relic. How does that make sense? It doesn't make sense for me, and I know a lot of you guys don't like it as well. I mean, it is insane, okay? So I hope they introduce something where we get an increased chance, at least on mythical relics. At least that would give us a certain feeling of, okay, I'm working towards the next one. It's not going to be 100 mythical crafts without the mythical relic, right? So yeah, there has to be something, okay? Something has to be changed. And at the same time, the group chances are also insane. I mean, 50-50 is just crazy. Now, if you take a look at my collection, I have, before this session, I had, let's take a look actually, 10 standard group relics and 7 non-standard group relics, okay? So the 50-50 didn't really work there. It is close enough to say, okay, it is a 50-50 chance, but now it evened out with those two crafts, right? Now it evened out with the Chrono Cube and the Chrysalid. Now it's 10-9. So you could, you know, it is close enough to say it is a 50-50 chance. But at the same time, why is it a 50-50 chance, right? Why is it a 50-50 chance? We don't need a 50-50 chance, because on every single one of those crafts, on every single one of these mats, doesn't matter what group they're from, half the time we're going to get a standard group relic. So why not make it 60-40 or 70-30, 65-35? So, you know, an increased chance on the specific groups would make much more sense to balance it out a little bit. That is what I'm thinking, because you don't want to invest all your resources for example, for Chaos Awakes material just to get standard group relics. That doesn't make sense. If you have a chance to get the standard group relics there, that is fine, but why is it, you know, on the same level? That doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think they should change the group chances? And what would the mercy system look like if you would introduce one? Let me know in the comments below. I'm very interested to see your thoughts. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you like this video, YouTube's going to think that you like this one as well. Take care and see you in the next one.